All right, welcome to Hit It Home. For today, we have a circuit. It's going to be 6 exercises. We're going to do 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and we're going to go through it 3 times. And so between those rounds, we will have 1 minute of rest. So pretty much full recovery so that we can hit it really hard again for each of the rounds. Pretty simple and straightforward, but really big total body moves that are really going to get your heart rate pumping and get your body really nice and warmed up. You will want a pair of weights today if you have them. We're only using them for one movement, so if you don't have them, it shouldn't be a big deal. But without further ado, let's get started with a warm-up. Start jogging in place, just bouncing around on the toes, starting to loosen things up. My ankle is crack, snap, pop. Crack, snap, pop. Is that the saying? Can't see. All right, start taking the knees up a little higher. This can be a bit of a skip, but really drive the knees up. You can line on the toes. Just drive them forward. Punch the knee, flex the toe towards your knee. Get the arms involved. And now take it into jumping jacks. So adding a little bit of hop here. Be sure you're light on your toes, soften the knees and ankles. Couple more. All right, take it into knee hugs. So slowing things down just a little bit, find your balance. Put one knee into your chest, give it a squeeze, and then the other. And one more. Now walk out push-up. So pull your feet right underneath your hips. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Reach your hands to the ground. Walk out to a push-up position. You don't have to do a push-up if you don't want to. And then walk your hands back in. Stand all the way up. So we're really loosening up the hamstrings here while we warm up the shoulders and the core. Walk your hands in. Stand all the way up. Last one. Walk it out. Walk it in. Stand all the way up. Quad stretch, right heel to right glute, reach the other arm up, give it a squeeze, switch other side. Warming up the front of our leg, opening it up, getting the shoulders involved, whole body. Now plant both feet a little wider than your hips. Start to rotate around your hips as you keep them pointing forwards. You can use a little bit of momentum here, but not much. Mainly focusing on the rotation in the core. And now side to side, same thing. Keep the legs just as they are, slight bend. Belly button really zipped up into the core. And now adjust your feet if needed. Take it into squats, body weight. We have lots of squats today. Yay! So warm up the hips. You don't have to worry too much about depth here. Just a little bend in the knees is fine to start. One more. All right, arms out, palms up, small arm circles forward. Take them a little bigger. And really big again, a little bit of momentum, but mainly all controlled. And reverse your direction. Make it nice and big. A little smaller. And really small. Controlled. All right, so again, today we got a circuit. 6 exercises. We'll go through the whole circuit 3 times total. 45 seconds on, 15 off. You can think of the first round as a bit of a warm-up. I'll demo one exercise at a time within that little 15 seconds. So stay with it. We're going to try to keep moving this whole time. Our first exercise is going to be jump squats. These are continuous. If you want to, first round, take it just normal squats, okay? Take the jump out for the first round as we're still warming up, but sinking the hips back, driving up out of the feet, maybe adding a little hop and going right back down. Make sure when you land, it's soft knees and you're smooth right back into your next squat, all right? Here we go, in 10 seconds, jump squats, and then I'll give you your next exercise as you're going. You're blocking my timer, buddy. And here we go. Sink it down, pop it up. Now, if you're not wanting to do the jump, you still want to pop it up and control your descent. Reach your hips back. Knees go right over the toes. Okay, push the knees out. We never want knees caving in. So sink your way down and then explode out of it. Whether you jump or you come up on the toes, whatever it is, that's all good. Just warming up the legs. Lots of reps here, okay? Really working into this. Just 7 more seconds. You're really exploding out of the ground, whether you jump or not. Last one, and rest. Next up, we're gonna be on the ground for push-ups. A little caveat here. I recommend shoulder, tap, push-up. So tap a shoulder, push-up. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. You can do push-ups straight for 45 seconds. That's quite a while for me to do push-ups. So I'm doing the shoulder tap, and I'll still get plenty of good reps in. Whenever you do these push-ups, I want you to lower down with control, just like our squats. And then when you press up, boom, really press up out of your hands, strong. Really press the floor away. So you can take a couple seconds to get down, but 1 second to come all the way up, really strong. Control and power. Almost there, a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to standing. We've got standing bicycle crunches. So just like when we're on the ground on our backs doing bicycle crunches, same thing, but standing. Fingertips behind the ears. Opposite elbow to knee in 3, 2, 1. So driving the knees up as you twist. You can take this faster. Again, whole body moves. So your shoulders might be burning, right? We just got done doing push-ups and now I'm asking you to hold them up by your head. It's supposed to be a little tough. If it's too much, if you're not able to keep your chest high and your shoulders lifted, go ahead and bring your arms to your sides and still give me the twist and drive, okay? The shoulders are just getting warmed up. We've got 10 more seconds. Drive your knees forward. Crunch the core. 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, we've got lateral browns, or you can think of these as speed skaters. So take it into a lunge. You're gonna leap sideways and take it to a lunge on the other side. In 3, 2, 1. So separate leap to this side, back to a slight lunge. Just tap that foot back so you get your balance and go again. The foot in front is your power leg. That's the one you're jumping off of, okay? That's when you're really taking a big step and then you land with control. Always nice and soft on the legs. If you want to take it up a notch, you can go a little quicker, side to side. Boom, boom, boom. Or you can step and take it a little slower. It just depends what you need, what your legs want right now. We've got 10 more seconds, side to side. Go for distance here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your weights. This is the only weighted segment we have. We have curl to press. So weights in our hands, you can use 2 or 1. Curl it up, then press it. Lily wants one. Here we go. Curl it up, press it overhead. Ease it back down. Lily, do you want the weight? You want to see? Cam will usually pick these up in his mouth and carry them around. It's just kind of entertaining. They watch Mama all day. They want to try picking it up. Curl to press, slowing it down just a little bit, giving the arms a good workout. I'll be honest with you all. I went rock climbing yesterday and my forearms are so exhausted. So even holding this weight is a bit of a challenge for me. But if you are fresh and ready to go, grab 2 weights. Do this with 2 weights instead of 1. Last one. All right, set your weight down. Take it onto your back. So we're finishing out the circuit with crunches. I like to do these with my feet in the air. It just gives me an extra challenge. You can do them with the feet on the ground. Here we go. Crunch it up. So feet can be straight in the air. You can reach for your toes. You can bend your legs at 90 degrees. or if your feet can be flat on the ground, knees can be pointing up. The thing I ask that you do not do here is cross your feet in any way. It really is just totally unnecessary. It makes it feel easier, but why would you want it easier? Right? We want to get stronger. We're not going to get stronger. We're not going to be better at crunches by doing them incorrectly. So, don't cross your legs. Just focus and breathe. You can slow it down if you want. You probably will get a better contraction if you do. 3, 2, 1. All right, stand it back up. We've got 1 minute rest. It's gonna kind of feel like an eternity. And then another round of all those same exercises, all the same drill. We're just gonna try to amp it up a little bit, give a little more oomph. Since we're a little more warmed up now, we know what's coming. So enjoy your second. I'm going to try to get all Cam's blankets and pillows and toys out of my way. And maybe you wanna grab other weights. That's totally fine too. For this next round, the jump squats, I'll be trying to add the jump. I'm trying to, again. My body is a little destroyed from rock climbing. And but you can also add weights to this if you want. You can just hold the weight down below. You can have a goblet squat as well. Some options to take it up a notch. Hope you're ready. We're gonna get started in 10 seconds. I'm watching the time. Jump squats in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squat and jump. Now, I'll challenge you here as well. Instead of going for height, try to go for reps. So instead of really lifting off out of the ground, what if you just jump an inch and go right back into it? So really quick. So little squats, but lots of reps. Light on the toes, boom. Squat, boom, right? Just like in our push-ups, we control our descent and explode out of it. Keep breathing, just 10 more seconds. You're almost there. Feel the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. All right, take it down. Hand release push-ups. So you can shoulder tap and push up if you don't want to get quite as many reps in. Your choice, just make them strong and powerful. Ready, set, here we go. You can tap, down, boom, right out of it. Tap, down, and boom. Down, nice and controlled, and see if you can fire it up. Reverse your direction. Whew. We've got 25 more seconds. Stay strong, zip up your core. You can always slow your pace down a little bit, but keep on your shoulders. It's supposed to be tough. If you need to take a second, do so, and get right back into it. It's a short workout. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, standing bicycle crunches. Fingertips behind the ears. Remember, it's gonna feel like a lot on your shoulders. It's kind of supposed to. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Twist and crunch. Your knee to your elbow. So I'm not pulling on my head. I'm not letting my chest fall in order to get to my knee. I'm keeping my chest up, bringing my knee up to my elbow, keeping the core engaged, and thinking about lifting the hip to the rib. 20 more seconds. You can take these quicker. So kind of like our marches we did in the warm-up. 10 more seconds. Push through. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds rest, and we got those lateral hops. Speed skaters, side to side. Here, taking it up a notch. Go for reps, just like we did in our jump squats. Side to side, boom to boom. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Side to side to side to side. So notice I'm just barely tapping that foot back. I'm going right again. That lateral move is not something we do very often. So if it feels a little wonky, not as strong as your jump squats, it's okay. It's not supposed to, right? How often do we go side to side? Not nearly as often as we go down and up and forwards and backwards. Hang with it. Find your distance. Stay low. Think about going far. Cam is really excited about these. Whoa. Oh no, Cam. 3, 2, 1. All right. Grab your weights. We've got curl to press. We'll try 2 weights this time. Separate the move. Curl it up, then press it. Ready? Here we go. Curl, press, and back down. Try to keep your shoulders and elbows in line, okay? So keep the forearms parallel as best as you can. You really have to squeeze your elbows in order to make that happen. It may not be perfect, but fight for it. Protect your shoulder. Breathe through it. Remember, it's a bit slower, but it's so strong. So breath will come down, but arms will start to burn. 5 more seconds. Last one. And you can set the weights down. We got our crunches for our last exercise of this round. Legs up or down, your choice. Crunch it out in 3, 2, 1. Just no crunching, or sorry, you do want to crunch. No crisscross of the legs. See if you can't sync up your crunch with your breath. So when you exhale, you are crunching up and then lowering it back down. You might have to go a lot slower in your crunches. Notice how that activates the core that much more. Protects your lower back. You go a little slower and focus a little more on what you're doing instead of speeding through it. Gotta be almost there. There's 8 more seconds. Last good rep. And rest. You've got 1 minute rest. And then our very last round of the circuit. Time flies. Take a breather. Make some decisions about what your goal is for this last round. So last round, best round. We're warmed up. We're familiar with all the exercises, right? I can give you a few cues, a few form cues. But what you're really going to need to do is decide how hard you want to push it for this last round. That is up to you. I encourage you, get everything you can out of it, everything you're able to, but always be mindful of what you're capable of today, not to injure yourself. So take a few more seconds, take a breather, shake out your legs. Those jump squats, man, they get me every time. It doesn't matter how often I do them. My quads just feel like they're exploding. We're gonna get going with those here in just 5 seconds. So set your feet, set your thoughts, set your mindset, and let's get it. Last round. Maybe you wanna go for height. Maybe you're going for speed again. Maybe you're taking on your toes because you're like, ooh, when I jump, my knees don't feel so good. Make that decision for yourself, okay? Wherever you are, be powerful. Breathe with it. Lots of reps here. Starting off the circuit strong. One of the toughest exercises I think is the toughest one. If you need a second, take it and get right back in. Just 10 more seconds. Really power off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it down to the ground. Push-ups. Last round. You can do the shoulder tap if you want. I love that option. Makes it way more manageable for me. Ready, set, here we go. Tap, tap, lower down slow, then really press off. Full 45 seconds. It's no easy feat. Stay with it. Keep your focus the whole time. Okay. Power off. Really press through the ground. Exhale when you do it, it helps. You might let out a little grunt. It's okay. That means you're working hard. 10 more seconds. Best one yet, here it is. Last rep, all the way down and up. Good job. Stand on up. We got standing bicycles. Shoulder burner. Get those arms working. Get the core working. Fingertips behind ears. Chest stays up. Take a deep breath. And here we go. Side to side. Keeping the chest high. Twisting. Maybe touching your knee. Maybe just getting really close. Maybe taking it a bit quicker. A little relief in the legs. Not much relief in the arms. It's our last round though. Arms will get a break after this. Try to keep them up. If you need to shake it out for a second, no problem. Get right back into it. As fast as you want to take these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lateral hops. Side to side, nice and quick, nice and light. Hops or steps, doesn't matter. Just that you're pushing off the ground sideways. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Boom, boom. Really try to keep your balance whenever you shift, okay? Take only a second to pause. If you know you stuck it, just go after it again. Little tap with the back leg. And you fire off again. Outer hips. Feel that muscle working. You got just 20 more seconds. Cam really likes these. He doesn't know what to do with himself. 10 more seconds. Almost there. All you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Curl to press. Grab your weights. Last shoulder, arm burn. Set your feet. Slight bend in your hips and knees. Squeeze your core. And here we go. Curl it up. Press it up. Keep it really controlled, especially on the way down. The way up, you can go as fast as you want. I don't mind. You can be as powerful as you want. Boom, boom. But all the way down, as controlled as you possibly can be. Nice. Keep it up. Few more reps. Make them good. 10 more seconds. Press. Keep your core tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your weights down. We're done with those. Take it onto your back for your crunches. Any variation you like, just no crisscross of the legs. Ready, set, here we go. Crunch it up, ease it down. Try to connect with your breath, even if that means you have to slow down a wee bit. We've got it. Stay with it. Get everything you can out of this exercise. Just 10 more seconds. Few more reps. Make them good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, we made it. Send your legs long. Out in front of you, arms long overhead. Feel a full body stretch. Full good morning or good evening stretch. Take a couple deep breaths. And then pull your right knee into your chest. Give it a squeeze. You hold behind your hamstring or right out at your hamstring. Flex and point your toe a few times. Maybe do a couple ankle circles. Hi, Cam. Thank you. And then gently try to extend your leg up so you'll feel a hamstring stretch. You probably won't get your leg totally straight. That is totally fine. Bend it again, extend it again. Just trying to open up through that hamstring. One more. And then take your right knee, cross it over to the left. And to start, try to keep your right hip on the ground. So your knee may not go very far, but you're gonna feel a better stretch in the outside of the right hip. Right where we were working really hard with those lateral speed skaters, lateral hops. That was this muscle. One more breath. And send your right leg long. Pull your left knee in. Wiggle it out a bit. And then hold behind your upper leg. Flex and point your toe. Maybe do some ankle circles. My ankles are popping so much lately. And then extend your leg. Bend it in. Just work into that hamstring. You don't have to extend it all the way straight. Hey, guys, no plank. And then pull your left leg over to the right, trying to keep your left hip down. So we're stretching, stretching the outside of our left hip. Our lateral, our side to side hopping hip. Did so much good work for us today. All right, you can release that stretch. Roll it over onto your belly. Elbows down right underneath shoulders. Hi. Pressing your belly into the ground. Keep your chin neutral, so no wrinkles in the back of the neck. Just feeling that opening through the front side of the body. And then bring your hands right underneath your shoulders. You can come up into a tabletop position. Tuck your toes, lift your hips for a downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal out your legs. So you can open up through your calves. All the jumping we did really activates those. And then gently tiptoe your way up. Hands and feet meet. Find a forward fold. And then gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Once you get there, big shoulder roll to the back and pull your right heel into your right glute. Opening up through the front side of the leg now. Keep your knees together, hips pressing forward. You can release that stretch and take it on the left side. Left heel to left glute, knees together, hips pressing forward. Release that stretch, take a big shoulder roll to the back. Maybe interlace your hands behind you or grab wrists or opposite elbows. Maybe just place your hands on your lower back and press your chest forward, squeezing your elbows together wherever they are, opening up between the collarbones. Whew. All right, release that. Thanks so much for joining me for HIIT at Home. It's a pleasure as always, and I hope to see you next time.